Daniel, you are so good in Percy Jackson. I have
Thank
to say the innocence and the kindness and just the preciousness of Tyson were like protect him at all costs. There's this beautiful just love that people seem to have around Tyson, except for his Percy's fellow campmates. Um,
Yeah.
and at first, Tyson seems a bit skeptical about Annabeth. Is it because he's used to being pointed at or, feared, I should say, by other half-bloods?
I think it's more of a specific thing. I think the hesitation that he feels is more because he can understand that there's a hesitation there. And I think he's perceptive enough to know that whatever it is feels different, I think, than the normal kind of like issues that people have with him. And so I think there's a curiosity there, but there's also this kind of emotional intelligence to kind of give it space and let her come to him of like, hey, you do your thing, I'm going to be me, and hopefully at some point we're able to become best friends. But I don't want to kind of get in the way if there's fear or whatever's going on. I don't want to try to force anything because that usually, again, that usually doesn't help in general. So just allowing that relationship to kind of blossom as it kind of takes time over the series.
And of course, you have to like Percy's relationship with Tyson too. He
Mhm.
sees Percy sort of as like a surrogate brother at first because Sally has taken him in. And then I think it sort of blows his mind or fills his heart a little bit of both when he
Totally.
learns they are both joined by Poseidon. What did that mean to Tyson?
I think exactly what you just said. I think it is exactly both of those things. I think it's an incredible surprise to know that this young man that he's been like friends with for the last little bit or that he's tried to become friends with and that he really looks up to is somebody that he's now like actual family with. I think he's been looking for family his entire life and looking for a sense of belonging his entire life, and at least now there's something that's kind of solid there to connect them, and I think that's super exciting for him, and very much something that immediately kind of fills his heart with excitement and kind of wonder. But it is also something that very quickly becomes something that is also difficult and complicated. And so I really enjoyed being able to kind of flesh that out and the journey as they figure that relationship out across the series.
Is there a bit of jealousy that Percy has talked to Poseidon and Tyson hasn't?
I don't think jealousy would be the word. I think the way that I perceived it was just a sense of hope that, hey, if my brother's been able to see him, then maybe I can see dad too. And just kind of like, oh, that would be such an amazing thing because I want to have dad and he's this huge, powerful being and just be able to have that connection and build that is just like would be a dream come true. And so I think it's more like, hey, the fact that you could see him at all is just something that's so awesome. Maybe that I'll get my own chance. So I think it's more hope than jealousy.
This is a fun quest, maybe not for Tyson, but the quest that you guys are on is just incredible. Talk about filming first on the cruise ship.
Yeah, I mean, the cruise ship was such a gorgeous like set build. I think that was so much fun. It was one of the first big set builds, I think, other than the chariot races that we did with the season. I mean, the pool, the food, the kind of like the rooms. It was, I mean, like to be able to be so immersed in that environment was so much fun. And to kind of have like the music going. I think we played a little bit of music before the takes. Yeah, it was just so entertaining. I love set builds in general. I love everything practical, and to be able to have that environment to work with was such a treat.
Hey, certainly there's some incredible, incredible big names attached to Percy that come and go throughout. Did you cross paths with someone in particular that you kind of fanboyed over?
I don't know about fanboy. Like I don't think I have like celebrity crushes or that kind of like this sensibility of like kind of like celebrity stardom kind of I guess that I normally would, but I really respect a lot of their work. I think I'd seen a lot of Jason Mantzoukas before. I'd seen Toby Stevens in Bond before and be able to kind of like meet these guys in real life and be able to have these connections with them. They were so lovely, all of them. Timothy Simons was amazing. I just met Lin-Manuel last night and he was incredible. So it's been such a like I don't know. I mean, again, I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been able to meet some amazing actors, work with some amazing actors, but every time I get to meet somebody new, it's like it's such a special part of this industry. I think to be able to share craftsmanship with so many people, that I've looked up to and really kind of seen as incredible actors has been it's just been amazing. And so to be able to do that continually, it just makes me more excited for all the rest of the people I'll be able to meet and the continuation of a lot of these relationships.
All right, every episode is must watch, but is there a particular one that was a favorite for you to film, or maybe you want to wink that people should pay a little bit more close attention to?
I mean, there's so many that are so special for different reasons for me. I think episode one is the first time that you get to see like Tyson's like sensitivity and his background and kind of the hurt and pain that he's gone through. And I thought that was such a huge part of his story. I think episode two, the chariot races, was for me one of the biggest action pieces I've ever been able to be a part of. Episode three is like equally some like great sensitivities, and the bomb sequence was one of the most fun pieces I've ever had in my life. But I think four and eight were probably my two favorite episodes. I think just as a storytelling perspective, not just Tyson related. I think they're huge, huge pieces. And so kind of like such a great setup for especially number eight for the rest of like the books if we're able to kind of get all these made. And so I'm really, really excited for them to see kind of how what we've put together and how these relationships kind of come together as well.
You are just so good in this series. I'm curious. I have to ask you about that necklace you're wearing before I run out of time. Is it an homage? Is it something they gave you, perchance?
No, I've had this for years, and 100% it was like it's again, it's all Poseidon related. I've been obsessed with these books since I was like 12, 13. My gamer tag's been Poseidon my entire life. My company's called Poseidon Entertainment. So like this has been like in my world. So to be able to be here now and be a part of it, it's like a dream come true. And yeah, I had this like I did a movie with Liam Neeson a few years back, and it's in the movie. So it's proof that I got this ahead of time. But yeah, I've been very grateful to be able to like bring this along for the press tour and have a bunch of fun with it.
Did you gift one to Walker by chance since you are bonded in that Poseidon way?
I got him a piece as well for sure. Yeah.
As I said, you are so bananas good on Percy Jackson.
Thank
Everyone I've seen online is just raving about the wonderful work you've done. You
thank
have to know this is just sort of a meant to be nod to you as well, that you got this role. And I cannot wait for more episodes. Every week, as I said, was must see. And you just make it, you are a part of making it that must see.